All right, Monday, May 6th. Yes, Monday, May 6th. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in this crazy world. First of all, thank you so much for all the birthday love. I appreciate it so much. My birthday was May 2nd, a few days ago. Taurus baby, which means we celebrate all month because we're hard-headed that way. But thank you so much for all the birthday love. I really appreciate it. And just finished cardio, my morning cardio. Thank you so much for all the support too as well. Your comments and your support for my starting my second training camp for a film that I'm doing, Smashing Machine, written and directed by Benny Safdie and our studio's A24, and playing the role in the life of Mark Kerr. UFC heavyweight tournament champion, Vale Tudo champion. Anyway, it's my second training camp. As you guys know, I had a training camp for WrestleMania for 12 weeks. And then I took 10 days off, and then I started this training camp. And anyway, I just really appreciate all the support, because this is very new to me, even though I grew up in the world of professional wrestling, and it's crazy and it's fucking hard to do. And you get suplexed around, and you're on the road, no seasons, wrestling 250 days out of the year when you do it full time. So, but this is new. Combat sports and MMA is new to me. I have a base in wrestling from pro wrestling and a little bit of amateur wrestling that I did, but this is a whole new world. And I approach this with just a boundless amount of respect for the fighters, the men and the women, and especially, the OGs, the Godfathers, like Mark Kerr, Mark Coleman, by the way. Mark, I got your message, brother. I'm going to hit you back. Thank you for the love, too, as well. But anyway, just thank you guys so much for all of it. I really appreciate it. Working my ass off. This is truly a team effort to be able to do something like this. So working hard. A lot of you guys, want to know, especially you who are used to MMA and combat and just athletes. You want to know what my training is, what my cardio is. Well, I'll give you the brief rundown, and then I'll go through it in more detail as the days go on. I wake up in the morning. I do cardio on an empty stomach like I just did. When I wake up, I have a little bit of caffeine, maybe 100, 150 milligrams, maybe 200. Have some aminos with that, and a probiotic, and an hour later I'm doing cardio. Did 40 minutes today of interval cardio, I guess somewhat high intensity. It all depends on how you want to categorize it. I'll go 45 to 50 seconds on the Stairmaster at level 14 or 15, and then I'll bring it back down to level 7 or 8, and I'll recover for the next 2 minutes. So it's basically almost a minute high intensity and then 2-minute recovery, but where you're keeping a really nice steady state. My heart rate averages at about 135, 140. Sometimes I kick it up to 145 as well. Sometimes, all depends on what music hits. That final 10 minutes after I hit 30-minute mark, then I kick it up even more. So I do that. I'm done now. I'll go home. I'll eat breakfast. I'll get some more work done. And then I'll eat again my lunch, and then I will come back here to the gym and train on the weights, and then I'll have my post-workout shake. Oh, and then after my workout here on the weights, I do another 15 to 20 minutes of steady state cardio. Don't have to go that intense because I've already been training pretty intensely for the last 60 to 70 minutes. So by the time I hit the cardio here, my heart rate is already at a nice accelerated pace, so I could get right into it. And all this, so I do that, and then after that, I'll go have my shake, my post-workout shake. I think it's easy. It's the stuff that you guys probably do. 2 scoops of protein. I do a powdered carb. That's about, I would say about 35 grams of carbohydrates. About 35 minutes later, I'm eating my meal, my real meal. I'll get a little bit more work done, and then I go down to my MMA training, and I'll get in the cage, and for about the next hour, 90 minutes or so, I'll become a student of the game. And I'm having a fucking blast, by the way. can't thank all my coaches enough, and everybody in the UFC, by the way, from Dana to John Jones, Dan Cormier. I mean, just everybody. Thank you so much, Jorge Masvidal. Thank you, brother. Everybody. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope to make you proud. And so yeah, so back-to-back training camps from pro wrestling to MMA, and we start shooting in a couple of weeks, and I cannot wait. And yeah, all in honor of the life of Mark Kerr and all the men at that time who, no holds barred, ushered in MMA when it was like the wild fucking West, and have nothing but love and respect. So anyway, thank you guys. 6 minutes of your life you're never going to get back. All right, thank you for the support. Have a productive week.